college football. Looks like always some upsets going on. Well, I don't know if it's an upset. North Carolina got blown out by TCU. That's Texas Christian University. I've lived both in North Carolina and in Texas. In Texas, I live right beside the stadium. And they used to give out free tickets. They wouldn't be free tickets if it was like TCU versus Notre Dame, but if it was if it was a game that's maybe not quite as exciting, and they had extra tickets, and they knew they were going to have extra tickets, they give those out to the veterans, and we could bring our. It's usually a veteran or a military person, or a guardsman or a reservist, someone some affiliation plus one. And so I get to take my son to some football games for free. And other times, if it was a weekday game and it wasn't a weekend, I had my son because sadly I'm divorced, like all of us are, almost all of us are. But yeah, UCLA 3 games and 3 goose eggs. Oops. Will they get good by the end of the season? I don't know. They got to hurry if they're gonna do anything. Can they still make the playoffs? 0-3. I don't know. But anyway, I know what you're doing. Still, it's kind of a somber time out there, isn't it? We had the Charlie Kirk situation. We had some high school shooting. We had someone who got their head cut off in a hotel. They looked like they were arguing over a broken washing machine. I think it was like there's an employee who killed his manager, now they're saying. They're arguing over a machine that didn't work. They said the manager told them to use it. I guess it wasn't working. And one thing led to another. So, weird, huh? Anyway, I just thought I'd go live for a few minutes. I got rid of my Tube Buddy for YouTube, and I signed up with vidIQ, I guess is what it's all about. And we'll see if they're any good. I don't know anything yet. There are a few things I can't do there that I would like to do, which is like typing my own stuff onto my thumbnail. Now what I have to do is I have to go to a separate program, do that, then bring it in. But Tube Buddy, it's all there, so maybe they'll get that in the future. I don't know how. I'll talk to them. Somebody just logged on, so hello, whoever's joining us. So far, it's been just me talking about college football. Do you watch college football? Maybe you're watching college football today. USC is at halftime against Purdue. 17-3, I guess. I don't know. I didn't watch it, nor was I listening to it on the radio. I just on the news they're announcing some scores. I guess there's been some upsets this week, and Arch Manning's not doing. I guess they say maybe he's not as good as they thought he was. I don't know. It's still early. Maybe you have to give that guy some time. He's just started being the quarterback there. I guess the starter. I don't know. Do you know? Do you know all about that? I don't know. So, I do watch Texas football some, and I watch some Tennessee football and some Ole Miss, so kind of around the Manning world, I guess. So we'll see how he does. They're saying that he's supposed to be much more physical and a better at moving around than his uncles, but he's not really performing. But it's game 3 maybe for them, 2 or 3, I don't know. They were ranked number 1 at the start of the season. They said a lot of that had to do with the fact that he was going to be the quarterback, and they lost to Ohio State, but Ohio State's a pretty good team, so it's not, it's not like they lost to this year like UCLA or something. UCLA being 0-3. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. Still, some somberness with all that stuff going on. I had to go home. Not right away. I'm gonna probably be out and about till 8:30 or 8, and then I'm gonna go home and get some sleep. Because tomorrow morning at 7:30, they're gonna start cutting the branches off of the trees. You're a naughty boy on the HOA because my tree is big. It's a big fig tree, and it touches the roof of our unit, and then I have a grapefruit tree that touches the fence that way, and they both have to be cut down. So anyway, it looks like I had 5 people on there. Now we're back down to 1. It went 1, 2, 5. It's always weird how that works. A whole bunch of people log on all at once, and then they all are gone. But that's okay. I'm not here to become the big man on the YouTube. Not doing much right now. About 15 minutes or so, I'll probably log off here and log on to my side hustles. I got quite a bit of money coming in I got quite a bit of money that came in, and quite a bit of money that's going to be coming in shortly, which is great. But it gets you into like, oh my God, it's hot outside. I don't know if I really want to go out there and do the side hustles. It's an outdoor side hustle, so it gets pretty hot. Let's see, somebody is saying something here. Someone said WSP said hi. I don't know what WSP is, but Luke something about bricks. I don't know. Hi to Luke and his bricks. I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, maybe WSP means what's up? I don't know. Doesn't sound like it does. It means something. It's some abbreviation. It's abbreviation for everything. Everything from LOL and all those. So I'm not hip to all of them. Just sit in the car. So it is hot today. Not as hot, I guess they're saying. They said this would be heating up these 3 days, but it feels like it might actually be a little bit cooler. I don't know. No rain. We had a lot of clouds, but no rain. Are you getting rain where you are? Monrovia, California. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Goose egg on rain coming down. Oh no! Don't let the rain come down. And that's what's happening. No rain. No rain. It never rains in Southern California, they say. And with the exception of the last couple of years, that's probably close to true. But now, this year, man, like zero rain for months. So I don't know. We'll get a whole bunch. We just had 8. It wasn't as weird. We just had 8 viewers or 8 people on it. Now we have 3. And that. What am I gonna be for Halloween? I don't know. I'll probably take my dog out, and she'll probably be dressed. I got the 2 kittens, but they won't wear their clothes. One has whatever that snowman from. The boy was supposed to be the snowman from Frozen, which is funny because he's solid black and a snowman's white. And the girl, she was going to be a Halloween princess, but they picked their costumes, but they won't wear them. Cats not wearing a costume, or not want to wear a costume? That's unheard of. But before Halloween, I'm going to get those on them. So would I have a month and a half now? We'll see. What are you going to be on there? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have a pumpkin costume for the big dog. I used to have a Rottweiler, and he was so heavy I had to get like people clothes and like cut them down. And not like a toddler, but like a medium men's shirt, and kind of tie it, and then put some pants on him. He was just too big. But yeah, he's no longer here. Sad. Now I have a lab pit mix. She does fit in clothes, but you can't leave her in the clothes because she'll chew them up. I got this really. It was cold out here 3 or 4 years ago, and I got this really nice. That looked like a down jacket, but it wasn't down. It was like just a puffy jacket. And she tried to take it off. She couldn't get it. Then she finally was able to like kind of turn around and get the corner. And that was it. But the next morning there was snow everywhere because she chewed up them. You don't have enough friends, bro. Do we ever have enough friends, Borowski? What's your name? Let's see here. MPB website. Yeah, I don't have enough friends, man. I ain't got no friends. I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. But anyway, friends on here. A lot of people have a lot of friends or followers or subscribers in the world of social media, but no one on the outside, I've noticed. But yeah, anyway, I think I'll be on here another 10 or so minutes, and then I'm going to log. I might go over to Panera and get some coffee and log in for a couple hours. Tonight, Columbo's not really. It's an episode I've already seen, but they're showing the same episode twice, unless it's a two-parter, and I don't think it is a two-parter. So they made a mistake on the TV guide, whatever it is. Yeah, I don't know who you are, Sal, but I know if you're handsome. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. Does anybody else think that person is handsome? I don't know who it is. It could be the most handsome person. It could be handsome Harry out here, and we wouldn't even know. They always say that George Clooney was the most beautiful man in the world, the most handsome, or whatever he was, sexiest man alive. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. A lot of stuff on the political thing going around now. Investigations into Obama and all of them, and then we got the Epstein thing, and we got all of this going on. Hopefully one day we can turn on the news. It's not the same stories. Usually by this time, I think people are okay. Like, even the Democrats at this point are usually okay that they lost the election. But not this time. A lot of TDS, Trump Uranium Syndrome, I guess, going on. I don't know. A lot of people getting fired for their comments about Charlie Kirk. So I guess if you love him and you want to say you love him, that's okay. If you don't love him, I guess you can say that, but don't say anything, praising his situation, his death, or say anything bad about his family and kids and stuff. Somebody that said something about that, kind of like, well, I don't care that they're without him. The world's a better place without that guy, and he deserved it. Well, I don't know how little kids are, but unless things change this in the way of social media, all that stuff will be available for them to read when they can read, and I'm sure the wife is seeing some of that, so that's not good. I don't know much about him. I used to just, he'd pop up, I know he'd do that thing about white privilege, because I said, don't you believe that white privilege exists? He says, what can I do that you can't do? He'll ask an African-American person, and then they would say, well, nothing. And I said, okay, there you go. And what is it called when you give money to them? I can't think of the word now. But anyway, yeah, so he would do that. I remember that. But I was not a huge Charlie Kirk fan. He'd come with Ben Shapiro, Candace Owens, all of them. They'll have a presence on YouTube and Facebook and all that. Instagram, I don't know any of their. I'm not a member of any of their groups. I didn't subscribe to any. Some of you got to pay to be a subscriber. I've not done any of that. I don't really know where to find them. It just pops up. So maybe Truth Social has more. I don't know. But yeah, I do get some. I know that Candace Owens is trying to. She's in a lawsuit against France. I don't know. Funny. Was it Candace Owens versus France? France, I guess, had their government kind of crashed. I guess the beginning of this week, or now at the end, it's Saturday. Some people say Sunday, like I said, some people say Sunday is the first day, some people say Monday is the first day. So I think Sunday is the first day of the week, and Monday is the first day of the traditional work week. Boo! We always say we don't want to work until we need money, right? Or it's really hot. I hate the sun until we can't grow any crops or something. I'm not sure. But yeah. Anybody doing anything fun for the weekend? I'm going to log off in about 5 minutes, so I'm kicking a deep conversation, I guess, but you can also put your I guess the comments that way or that way. A lot of times I can't get the comments from this. I don't know how to do it. I'll check it. It'll upload onto my channel, but I can't see comments that were made while this was on. I see one if I do a video and do a premiere, I can go back and see the comments. I'll say comments when video was premiering, but I don't know if I can do that on this. So if you do everything I say, comment-wise, you can also just go ahead and write it on one of my videos on my channel. Channel is getting pretty big, I guess. Haven't hit 16,000 subscribers yet, but we have well over 2 million views, and that's going to be good. The glitch probably cost me another 200,000 views, so that's a chunk. Almost 250,000 are missing. Nobody's here, so maybe I'll log off. I don't know. Is it logging off or ending? I don't know if it's called logging off or ending the chat. I'm not sure. Has anybody used that vidIQ or TubeBuddy and they have anything to say about that? Please let me know. I do not know. I changed from TubeBuddy because YouTube said that the glitch is being caused by TubeBuddy. So I got rid of TubeBuddy. Got vidIQ. Now let's see if it's not them too. I can think of maybe it's some form of a setting. I just don't know. But we have football on right now, local college football. It's at halftime over here with USC. UCLA got last night or yesterday. yeah, I think Friday. They got beat by New Mexico, but we do have some pretty big games going on right now, I guess. Texas is playing. Ohio State is playing. They're playing Ohio, so probably going to be a pretty big spanking. But anyway, getting ready to go away, I guess. Do you see what happened in Nepal? I did not. What happened in Nepal? Is that just happening, or is that? I haven't really watched the news at all today. Everything I'm seeing now is just either someone had posted a YouTube video. If you hit like most recently uploaded or something. I think that were they protesting in the street in Nepal? I saw some fires and all that, and I wasn't sure where that was. At first, I was thinking maybe it was Pakistan, and then I couldn't really tell. And they had some police units responding to something, and I couldn't really tell. I just thought I was thinking maybe Pakistan, India, Bangladesh. I don't know. Hopefully, nothing bad happened. I think since you wrote that, probably something bad did happen or is happening. Hopefully everybody. Hopefully there are no fatalities. If it was something like that, I don't know. COVID is back. We're in California, Oregon, and Washington. We're going to go back to mask. Hopefully it's not too much plastic, because you don't get COVID from your hands. You get COVID from people sneezing or coughing on you. Exchange of saliva, I guess. But yeah. So I don't know if you'll have. I'm going to log off here in a couple minutes, so let me know about what happened in Nepal. I'll Google search it when we're done here. Yeah, I don't really schedule my go lives right now because I'm having a lot of things going on in acting and medical for my health. I have to go on Tuesday for lab work, and then I return a week after that Tuesday. Then Monday I have to take the pets to the vet, the cats, because they're about to get spayed and neutered. They have to get an examination, and then so Tuesday, tomorrow they're cutting the big tree in the backyard, so I have to get up about 6:30. I'll put some iced teas and water in a big bowl with some of those, they're like, these call them blue ice, the freezer packs. Put some of those in there so it's nice and cool for them. And all that. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and leave here. If you have anything else to say or whatever, I am doing good. How are you, MC? Getting ready to leave though, so I will probably be back. Maybe I might be back this evening. I'm not really sure. We'll have to see. I gotta get to bed early because I have to get up early. Take care, everyone.